Okay, I'm live. I don't have nails on these two fingers. I totally forgot. Just been rocking this Captain Hook look. All right, hello. Let me update my description box. Okay, hi everybody. Hello to everyone tuning in and everyone watching. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm in my new place with my new desk and I'm struggling to keep it white. I haven't even sat down really at it and I'm like, I see dirt marks on it. It's a struggle, but it goes up and down, which is super cool. Ooh, you might have to mute that maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Elizabeth, you can absolutely get a reading. If you guys are new to my lives, all the information to book is in the description box below. Paulius will help you out in the chat. This laptop. I'm being so anal about this. He will get you guys booked in. If you are new to this, welcome. All that information is in the description box below. He will also help you out if you have any questions. He will answer them or someone will answer them. But I always like to start off with a general collective reading. This is for everyone just tuning in and watching right now. Just to kind of see what's going on with the energy. I know we just got out of a Mercury retrograde, which was insane. And we have a whole story to tell about that one. We literally traveled from California to Texas, which is where we are now. It was supposed to be like a 3-day trip max. Like we're pretty young, you know, we can drive for a long time and like we can deal with a lot. We're pretty fit, we're pretty active. This was a 7-8 day trip. It was insane. And like the snow hit us as we were leaving Arizona, but it really hit us in New Mexico, which is, I don't know if anyone here is from New Mexico, but like goddamn, like what a very difficult place to be. And it just did not stop. Like we literally, oh my God, we got a flat tire in the middle of nowhere. We encountered lightning and thunder and in a U-Haul truck. It was insane. It was insane. Anyway, to say the least, we arrived in Austin, Texas, peak blizzard.
See the chat. I'll have to sit right here.
Okay.
Yeah. And you don't see, we'll both see the chat.
No, that's not right. Just take the laptop.
Take it.
Yeah. You can't see it on the phone?
Mm.
Damn.
I know. It's weird. I'll sit right here. You can see them too.
You can't write on here though.
I'll write on my.
Okay. Yeah, guys, it was insane. It was insane. And every time we got through something, every time we thought we got through something, something else would happen. Like it was just insane. So we got to Austin, Texas, peak snowstorm. There was no electricity, no clean water, no food in the grocery stores. It was freezing. Like it was freezing cold. And it was just uncomfortable. It was just a weird, uncomfortable experience. And then suddenly everything just fell into place. And towards the end, we were kind of counting our blessings. Like we were blessed to have money and blessed to have some food and just certain things. Apparently in our complex, 30 of the homes here, because their houses, their townhomes, got flooded. And that could have been us. It wasn't. That could have just added to our just the disasters that happened. But we arrived safely in one piece, and you know, my office here is incredible. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to do tarot. And yeah, this is going to be our first live from the new place, and I hope you guys can hear me well. I think the acoustics in here are really good. So that's going to be good. I don't have to like scream. I was literally like, oh my God, you guys, after doing a bunch of like pick-a cards and like a live, like my voice, like you saw Paula sort of during some of the lives, like he had to bring me tea and honey. It was just like because I had to like speak over so many different noises and stuff. Now I'm like finally in my own office, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So we're counting our blessings here. But enough of that. I want to get into this. I'm just going to do a general collective reading for everyone tuning in, everyone watching. If you want to book for this live, you can. All that information is in the description box below. Paulius will help you get booked in. All you have to do is just be like, I want a reading, and he will help you out there. But I'm going to focus most of my attention on the live or the person that I am currently reading for. I'm going to start with this collective general energy reading. This is just for everyone sort of joining. I just kind of want to see what the energy is like. Okay, we have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Okay, yeah, feel it. Feel it. Like recuperating for sure, because I don't know about you guys, but my retrograde was literally the worst one on record I think I've ever experienced in my life. Like anything you could think of that malfunctioned, from phones to like our U-Haul got a flat tire in the middle of nowhere. And I know people use that expression a lot, but I'll never use that expression again unless we are literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. And guess what, you guys? It was so in the middle of nowhere that Verizon Wireless didn't cover it. So we had no service to call anybody. It was not cool. Like, if it wasn't for the nice people in Brady, Texas, like, we would have been stranded. But yeah, so I feel it. After, personally, my retrograde, this move, this whole experience, taking time to breathe out, feel it like hard. Sometimes we beat ourselves up if we're not being super productive, or if we're not getting a lot of things on our list done, and sometimes that can create anxiety. But honestly, put on your list, take time to breathe out. Like, put on your list that you give yourself permission to fucking recuperate and take some time for yourself, whether that's like a little self-care moment, whether that's just being lazy. My favorite thing to do is order food and watch TV and smoke weed. That is probably a very unhealthy, Jackson wants to come up here, unhealthy American stereotype of me, but that's my thing. I like that. That's fun for me because I love to cook, and when I don't have to cook, it's also fun. So, and then hold your vision on top of it. Like, just because you are taking time to breathe out and recuperating and healing and whatever you would define that as, having a lazy moment, whatever you would define kind of recuperating as, hold your vision. Like, I'm kind of covering my nail, by the way, because I don't have a nail, but I'm like a Captain Hook over here. Hold your vision, continue to look towards your goals, your future. Like, it's not the end of the world. Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not taking a step back, all that good stuff, all that reassurance. I want to throw that at you guys, because sometimes when we do take a break, we feel like so off track or so far from our goals and our dreams and all these things. And it's not true. That's not necessarily the truth either. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Now that I have such a big freaking place, the cards are going to fly around everywhere. We have, what do you need to release? Okay, so some of you guys need to release this fear that everything will fall apart if you take a break, or if you allow yourself to have a cry or a moment, or you go fucking crazy, or whatever it is. I think some of you guys think that if you get off track a little bit, that, you're gonna fail, and there's this fear that needs to be released. There's also this thing that needs to be released within you guys where you don't allow yourself this, and you feel like you're hiding from your goals and your vision if you take a step back or take a break. We have conclusions are within reach. Okay, so some of you guys have questions and you want answers. This could be with a situation you're in. It could be like a love interest kind of thing, like a situationship. I'm excited to get into my pick of cards because I've been wanting to check in with everyone's energy as far as relationships go. So I'm excited for this live as well. If you have a question in regards to your relationship or some sort of situationship, definitely this is the live to be at, because that's what I love to handle the most. But yeah, conclusions are within reach. I think a lot of you guys, some of you, this could be personal to your goals and to sort of what I've been saying as far as this theme and just like your life path and like trying to be on track and all that stuff. And you're like, well, how does any of this make sense? I know I was asking a lot of fucking questions when we were stranded on this side of nowhere. I was like, why? Or like, is this karma? Like, do we deserve this? So we have you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, I like that one. I love this card. I feel like this card, every time I look at it now, especially since the whole virus, I always think about that and the pandemic and just, you know, your loved ones being safe and having that reassurance. Because then on top of everything that everyone goes through, we have this in like the back of our minds, like our loved ones and like health and all these things. It's kind of scary. We have adjustments are required. Bring love into the situation and expect a powerful change. Okay, I like this. And a time for healing. So yeah, for a lot of you, recuperation, taking time to breathe out is just like a simple form of healing. It's just taking time to like be you and do you at your pace without, you know, maybe it's without your own nagging voice getting at you all the time. Maybe that's the adjustments that are required. Allowing yourself to be able to have that balance between being very productive and being very self-assured and very confident, and then also falling back, because there's nothing really wrong with falling back. I think as a society, we paint like, we love to categorize things, and we like categorize completely what a healthy person is and a healthy model of this and a healthy that, and it's like, that's not necessarily true. Like, you know, and for some reason, the other flip side of that is it's not healthy to like take a break and like smoke some weed and whatever it is like that. I don't believe that. I think it's healthy to have a nice yin and yang in your life, a nice balance. For others of you, this adjustments that are required could have to do with this situationship that I'm kind of getting hints about. You know, maybe you have some questions, maybe you want some answers, maybe overall this is a karmic partner and there's some things that are required in order for you both to level up. Maybe that's that healing that needs to be done individually in order for you guys to kind of come together and like ascend instead of being in this like vicious cycle or twin flame sort of cycle over and over and over again. Sometimes we have to go back to the drawing board and like, you know, look within ourselves and do some things to ourselves in order for our situation with the person to improve. And then expect a powerful change in general. Expect a powerful change within this connection, the relationship, your relationship with yourself and spirit, your career, your finances. I think just overall, there's a lot of things post Mercury retrograde that are going to come into fruition and give people a lot of reassurance. So this is really, really a beautiful collective reading. I'm going to get into the lives for tonight. So if you have a question you want to ask, definitely look at the description box below and I will get you in for tonight's live. But I'm going to start with the first person that I have booked. So I hope you guys enjoyed that general collective reading. Where is my baby Jackson?
Baby Jackson,
Oh,
baby
he's in her
Jackson.
chair. Oh my gosh, he's not a baby anymore, you guys. He's so freaking big. Okay, so we have Nate.
Nathan!
Hi Nate, how are you? Okay, so you got regular deck pull and channeled messages. Let's do it. How are you doing? It's been a while since I have gone live and just done anything really. Any tarot related thing, I really, really missed it. That's what I learned, that I miss it, that I love it. It sucks to be like on the road, but I felt kind of like a gypsy, just doing tarot cards on the side. Extra coin, no. Okay, so, channel messages from the person that I know about. So the question is, communication coming in from your person. Okay. I feel like you were in my dream recently, but I'm gonna have to think about the dream so I can remember it. But I know that you were in a dream of mine recently. Also, it's Pisces season, y'all, so expect your dreams to be fucking weird. Like, I always find that during Pisces season, my dreams are really weird. Okay, so Nate Daniels, you got a regular deck pull and channeled messages. Let's get into it. Are you gonna receive some communication from your person? Are you going to receive some communication from your person? To start, we have the Lovers. Oh. husband, he's like a card picker upper
I got you.
person. It's okay, we have the Hermit. Interesting. We have the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Devil in reverse. Okay, interesting. So up front, are you going to receive communication from this person? This is interesting because it's almost like telepathically you guys can feel each other, I'm guessing right now. Like you can hear this person. You could probably like kind of feel their vibe almost. So this is interesting. I think this person has definitely been thinking about you quite a bit, to the point where you can feel their energy. I think that they're thinking about you in a spiritual way as well. It's not necessarily in like an obsessive way. We have this Devil in reverse over here, which I'll get to, but it's more so in a spiritual sense. Like they really are sending you light. They really are wishing you well, and they really, are sending out good vibes. I think this person is thinking on how you guys had a really great connection as far as being best friends. Like at the end of the day, this person felt like they were your best friend. And with the Hierophant, I think this person did plan on being in a long-term relationship with you. And I think they're thinking about how they walked away from that. And there's some element here of, with the Devil energy and some sort of toxicity, maybe this person felt very codependent on you. Maybe like right away they were like already kind of in love with you to the point of like no return, and they were afraid to kind of get hurt. I think this person feels like at the time things were not necessarily the healthiest, or they weren't going in the healthiest direction, and they felt like they were making the mature decision to like walk away from it. But now that all things are said and done, the way that they kind of look at the situation is like they kind of look at it with regret and remorse, and that they're like, well, I kind of miss my best friend, and like although I do feel like I made the right choice and it was a spiritual choice, like I feel like also a spiritual choice is to like be with this person. So they're kind of conflicted. Like, okay, we have the High Priestess clarifying the Hierophant. So I think this person has been trying to put their focus away from you and put their focus on work, but it's not necessarily working, because you guys really do have a spiritual connection. It's not just like a feeling of a spiritual connection. That's what this person thinks it is. They're like, I just feel this way. But actually at the end of the day, you guys have like a spiritual connection. And with this polarity of the white and black candle, like I do think, and the Lovers, that you guys are definitely twin flames. And there's some spiritual work individually that has to be done for you guys both to kind of come back together. But you are kind of like magnets. Like if you do the right sort of attracting work, this person will come back. So the answer is yes. From what I can see, this person is definitely thinking about communicating with you. They think about you quite a bit. So like the next kind of level to that is to communicate, because they are thinking on the relationship and like how they miss being your friend and being with you, and they did want a commitment, and they felt like they were making the right decision by walking away, the more confident, more self-assured, independent decision. I don't know. I get that the kind of the vibe of this person trying to be like a badass or an independent woman type thing, but like I don't think you're really buying it. I don't think they're really buying it. I think it's like a demeanor or a face that they put on, and maybe that's what they were caught up in when they like decided to leave. But now they're like going back, and they're like, damn, like I really kind of want this person back. I really want to manifest them back into my life. And I think they want to give more to you. I think if they were to come back and communicate, they would communicate that they have this love for you and that they really miss you. Six of Cups is this element of nostalgia, of missing something and someone, and for someone to come back and have that clarified by the Devil in reverse, it's like they want to come back in a healthier way. Like they want to do things the right way. So I think yes. I definitely think yes. And I think that this person has matured quite a bit since we last did our reading. We have stay optimistic about your love life, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Yeah, I feel like this person they want to give this a chance again. They want to work on the partnership. I think you need to stay optimistic about the situation, because your good energy and good spirits is going to even like manifest this further. And then you guys could end up like going on vacation together or meeting somehow, or going through a honeymoon stage again, because you guys like get back together, and it's like Yeah, we have retreat. This is interesting. And then we have soulmate. And we have finances and career. So I don't know. With the Eight of Pentacles, either you or this person or both of you, and worth waiting for, have been working on your finances, and that takes some sort of role or some play in the dynamic. Maybe this person is very consumed with work, or they're trying to be. But yeah, this person I do think is your twin flame / soulmate, and I think that you guys will reconcile and seemingly like get back together somehow. So this is going to be very, very juicy and interesting. Okay, I'm going to do some channeled messages from this person, see what they would have to say to you, because I'm very curious at this point. Okay, so channeled messages from your person. What would they say to you? Ooh. I've been really trying to work on myself and really work on my stability, especially financially. Sometimes I catch myself getting very overwhelmed and stressed by the fact that I'm like, yes, doing all these things and helping myself, but also headed down a cycle that doesn't necessarily involve you, because that's not what I thought would happen. I thought that I was going to be with you and stay with you for a really long time. And I sort of let the opinions of other people get in the way of this connection, and I handled it in a manner that wasn't very wise and very spiritual, and it's left me nothing but grief, like nothing but regret and stress and thoughts, and all I do is think about this. I don't, sleep a lot these days, and I just think a lot on the situation. I know that I should have given more to it. I know that I was like partying too much and hanging out with friends too much and listening to them and their opinions of everything too much. And I didn't really take, a stance spiritually on this. And for that, I have a lot of regrets, and I just sort of think about them, and I sort of think about what direction am I going to take things in? What direction am I headed in? And then I kind of look at you and I see that you're on such a great path, and you seem very abundant and very prosperous, and you just have a lot of opportunity around you. And I want to communicate with you, but I get overwhelmed. And, I go back and I try and like make sure I have strength, and I want to come back, and, it's just kind of a process. It's overwhelming, and I'm overwhelmed with everything, but I really do think that maybe we could work on this. Like at the end of the day, maybe there could be some balance here, and maybe we can come full circle and really communicate and like have something again. Because I know that like we really can have this friendship, and I know that like this friendship could lead to something even more stable. And I do feel this connection, deep down inside. I do feel like you are my soulmate. So I'd love to get that opportunity. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna be able to come towards you. I'm afraid of, you hurting me back or rejecting me back, or, making me sad in return, because I'm kind of like putting you on a pedestal and looking at you in this certain light, and I'm very guarded. But I hope that you will, and things will get better, and we'll be able to talk about things and find some balance. My thing moved. You can adjust it. All right, love. So that was
Nice.
your channeled messages from your person. I'm sorry the tripod moves. If it does that, you can definitely move it back.
Nice.
But I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much, Nathan, for joining the live. I appreciate you as always. And I will talk to you soon. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next person.
All right, next one is Amina. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for being here. It was so awesome to have you.
Twin flame struggles, yeah, I feel it. Okay, Amina, so...
Amina, you're next. She got regular Deadpool. It's this one.
Okay. Hi Amina, how are you? So you got a regular deck pull. Let me know what your question is. Squiggly Muffin and Shanice, how are you guys? And Emma and lovely Princess. Karen, how are you guys? We have Terry. We got Terry in the house. Okay. All right, so hi love. Okay, so you got a regular deck pool. Do you see anyone significant coming into your love life soon? All right, let's look into it. Do you see anyone significant coming into your love life soon? Do you see anyone significant? Pretty stagnant lately. Okay. Do you see anyone significant coming into your love life soon? Ooh, we have the moon to start. Lots of energy in the cards. Wow, we have the 10 of Cups. How did we get there? Whoa. We have Strength. The Sun. Holy shit. If you were to tell me things were stagnant, I wouldn't freaking believe you. Okay. We have the 4 of Wands. What? We're starting off with this moon, which is very interesting. It's like starting off with the moon is like this big haze and cloud of confusion covering the sun. It's so dark you can't see anything else. It's really hard to kind of decipher what is real and what is not. Moon energy is also, as you know, has to do with your dreams. It could have to do with Pisces season. So Pisces season is now. That kind of makes me feel like Spirit is sending you some hints right now through your dreams. You can be very connected to your intuition right now. But this is very interesting because once we uncloak this moon, it seems like a lot of lightness. We have the sun, which is a really beautiful duality here. I'm going to pull more cards to see how we got this 10 of Cups, unless it's like you meet this person and it's love at first sight, which I truly believe in. I would have said that meeting Paulius was 10 of Cups right away.
Yeah.
Like, we went on a date and we didn't leave. We hung out for like 4 days straight. Like after that, it was like one of the dates that never ended. And then like when we were apart, it was like awful. We like got back together like 2 days later.
Yeah.
But so I could see this like, and that I had a lot of time to think. I'm just totally going on a tangent really quick, but I had a lot of time to think about like my channel and my view on tarot and like why I take the perspective that I do. But I'm just like an eternal optimist, and I, no offense to baby here, but I dated a lot of guys before him.
Yep.
And like, so I've seen every scenario situation like under the sun, and like this guy was definitely 10 of Cups at first sight. And I would say like the moon made sense because I was right before I met him. I had no clue that I was going to meet him, but I did at the same time. It was like I was very connected to my intuition, but I was very confused. Like very confused about like my love situation. I think I was single for 3 years before I met him, like 3 years straight. So that's why I take the perspective I do with tarot and on my channel. Like I believe in love and soulmates and finding these people, and that, you know, and that's just coming from someone who was single for a long time, who was on this journey for a long time. And like once I got like the hints, I was like, oh, these are easy adjustments, and then boom, this person came. So I truly believe in it. I think this could happen for you, Amina, which is very beautiful and very interesting. I'm going to pull some more cards, but we have Strength here. So it's like everything is like going to stand the test of time as far as like things being stagnant. There's definitely a reason for it. So, but what's on the other side of that is quite gorgeous. Look at this. We have this beautiful Empress clarifying the moon. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. This is that feeling of being stagnant, that feeling. 4 of Swords is very similar to the Hangman in my opinion, because it's like, this is more of a rest and retreat, like taking time away type of thing, like more consciously, whereas the Hangman is more like unproductive. But I think the energy is like you just feeling like your 10 of Cups is so far away, and it's not. We have that Wheel of Fortune clarifying Strength. We have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Sun. Sometimes, Amina, being in that introversion is like, that's where you get to kind of listen in closer, and that's when you kind of get to meet that person. Like, before I met, my person, I was taking myself on days. I was spending a lot of time alone. I was really working on the channel and just spending a lot of time alone, and that's almost better. It opens up the airways, like the doorways, even more, because I've had times and periods in my life where I was just like a social butterfly, and like it's kind of harder to like manifest someone on a serious level, and this seems to be very, very serious. So yes, I do see someone coming in soon, perhaps during Pisces season. There could also be a range from Pisces season to Cancer season with that moon energy. It could be around this next full moon where you kind of get hints about this person or spiritual downloads. I would pay attention to your dreams. I'd keep a dream journal. The 10 of Cups, I do feel like this is what you have manifested, because if you are a tarot card reader yourself and you are spiritual, I think that you're aiming for the highest of the high. You want like a high vibrational soulmate. You want to be happy. You want this person to be connected to your destiny. And I do see that coming for you. So this is really beautiful, because as long as you keep doing that inner work, working on yourself, being strong by yourself and loving it too, because strength is about like confidence as well. Things will continue to manifest this way because we have the Sun. We got lots of fire energy. So I don't know if you're a fire sign, or maybe you're attracting a fire sign. Maybe you could be attracting a water sign with the 10 of Cups in the moon. We've got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But I do think once you kind of realize that you do have this beautiful strength to be alone, and it's having someone else is going to add to that, you kind of make that adjustment as far as it being a conscious thing, that you are single because you want to be, and you're confident because you want to be, not because you're looking for someone or trying to manifest someone. That's when this is really going to kind of flip for you, and you'll be in that beautiful Empress energy, which is a very attracting energy. The Empress kind of sits there and gets things to come towards her. She doesn't necessarily chase after anything. And then it won't feel like things are so stagnant. Actually, in fact, with the Wheel of Fortune right next to it, it will feel like things are gaining momentum quite quickly. And it's going to open up a lot of different things for you, because, I feel like when you fall in love with life again. Like, there's all sorts of things that you start to like. With the Ace of Wands here, you could start discovering that you liked art, or you decide that you want to do something else with your career, or maybe you want to take your career to the next level. So it's kind of just like referencing that this is just going to inspire you overall. So the stagnancy that you're feeling in your love life, maybe even as far as like your regular life, all of that is going to kind of change. You're going to find yourself on a new cycle. And you're going to kind of like move towards the light with that star analogy, because we did start with the moon. We do have the sun. And now we got the star. It's like you had to go through the darkness in order to understand how to be in the light, which is so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pull some oracle for you. We have honeymoon. Okay, so wow, you can meet this person quite soon, and I do think it's going to be from a form of just like attracting them. This could definitely be the one. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. New love. I am not making this up. Okay. So I wanted a bigger desk. Now I have a bigger desk. Everything is too far. Okay, what does it say? Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yes, so I'm seeing that with the Empress. You're going to have this beautiful aura around you. You're going to feel very good about yourself, and, embrace that, because that's going to attract this person. You might meet them very quickly, like social media or dating apps, something like that. It's going to be very interesting. And the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Gorgeous. I love this. Okay. So, where's your messages? No. Beautiful. Amina, thank you so much for joining me here. I really, really hope that resonated, and I'm excited for you. So definitely, I'm excited. I'm smiling. So definitely hit me up if this happens, because I need to know. But I love you. I'm going to be moving on to the next person.
Yeah, that was amazing. Okay, Amina. So Karen, you are, yeah, squiggly. You're the last one, barely got hooked in. Karen, you are next. to take a little break?
No, I'm good.
Good. Karen got 18 plus with channeled messages.
Okay, 18 plus, let's go. And channeled messages. Hi Karen, how are you?
Yeah, Emma, we got you. You're on the list. You're number 7. Yeah, and Terry, we got you too. You're all booked in as well. You're number 6. Okay?
Okay, so right now, Emma, we are on number 3, and you are number 7, and Terry is number 6. Okay, so Karen, you're on 18 plus and channeled messages, and your question. Did you?
She'll type it on. Shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So let me know what your question is. I'm excited. You're on 18 plus. I'm already sort of getting some of the energy here. You know what? I kind of want to use this deck instead. Hi, babies. Hi, I'm a cutie. You're being sweet. Yeah. You're being sweet. It's okay, it's okay. Don't go that way, Jackson. Don't go that way. Okay, good boy. We have like cords everywhere. And I'm like, I don't want him to trip on everything. Okay, so Karen, if you are here, let me know what your question is. You're on 18 plus and channeled messages. Hi Karen, how are you? Okay, love, so let me know, I don't know if you put your question, no you didn't, let me know what your question is. You're on 18 plus and channeled messages. Okay, so you want to know the next time you see him. When is the next time you are going to see him? When is the next time you're going to see him? When are you going to see him next? What is he thinking right now? Okay. When are you going to see him next? What is he thinking right now? We have the Knight of Pentacles to start. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this person is definitely taking a while to come towards you. They are going to definitely come towards you. You are going to see them and reconcile with them. The Knight of all Knights is someone who does follow up on what they promise. They are someone that does have good follow through. Some of the other Knights are a little more immature and they don't necessarily deliver. But this Knight of Pentacles does have intention, and it's good intention. This person does want to give their love to you. You make them extremely, extremely happy. And they like that you guys joke around and have like silly times together and stuff. But this person is struggling financially right now. I think that they are barely keeping themselves above water, and they're very embarrassed about it. Yeah, we have the moon energy. I think this person wants to rush towards you ASAP. I don't know if you guys live at a long distance, like a long distance. Let me know, because I'll clarify the world in a different way. But maybe this person feels like they have to spend money to come towards you. They don't mind, they want to, they just can't, like, at the moment, and they're freaking out because they want to be like the man and like come towards you and like get on my horse and and that kind of thing. I think when they see you next, I don't know, it's interesting. They definitely want to get inside of you. That's their first and foremost goal. But they just like hanging out with you as well. Like, you guys have a good time. There's a lot of laughter that is shared, a lot of like silliness, a lot of fun times together. I think this person and you love to joke around and have fun, and I think this person enjoys that. Wow, 10 of Pentacles clarifying the 10 of Cups. Yeah, this person, they don't like being apart from you because they want to always be with you. They think that you are wifey material, baby mama material, but they don't really care what you guys do. You could be lounging around, Netflix and chill, eating, making cookies. They don't really care. Like, as long as they're with you and you've graced them with your presence, that's all they care about. They love your body. They love your imperfections. Whatever you're like insecure about or you try to hide and stuff, they really don't understand it. Like, they think you should be super confident and love yourself because they think you're beautiful no matter what. They, like missionary, like they do like to be close to you and like just kind of be inside of you and hug you and stuff. This person loves your titties as well. And they also love that you kind of like do your nails and your toes and like maybe you do your makeup and stuff, and they really like if you wear lipstick. But it's very interesting because it's like this person just really values you as a person. Like, although they're like very sexually attracted to you and they can't wait to fuck you next time they see you, they can't wait to hang out with you. Like, they can't wait to like have a sleepover and like hang out and eat together and make food and just whatever it is. They just really enjoy you on all levels, and it helps. It doesn't hurt that they love your body and they love you and like how sexy you are, and so they definitely want to like get with you sexually and stuff. But right now, like in the kind of background of everything, this person is stressed out about their finances, and they are trying to act like they have everything together with the 2 of Pentacles, but that's not necessarily the case. This person, they don't have things together financially, and I think this person feels a lot of grief about it because they want to rush towards you and they want to make you happy and they want to give you this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups scenario, and they know that you're the High Priest. They just know that you deserve everything and more, because you're a very unique soul, very unique person, and if they don't do it, someone will. That's kind of the energy. So they're kind of freaking out because they really want to get up in there and also treat you like a queen, and they're just not really sure how they're going to do that. Finances and career popping out there. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Stay optimistic about your love life though, because this person does want to come towards you. I don't know if you guys have children together or this person has talked about having children together, but this person wants children. I think there might be some codependency that this person feels towards you, and they're trying to be like very healthy about the connection. I think they're trying to like heal family issues, and maybe they have their own sort of drama. But I think that overall this person does have really good intentions. They're just feeling like kind of insecure. We have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. You may not always understand why certain things happen. That could be this separation. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Wow, that card never made sense to me until now. I feel it, I really do, yeah. So maybe things don't necessarily make sense right now. Like, why are we separated? Why is this divine timing? Like, why? But they will make sense, because I think what is coming to light is that this person really does have deep feelings for you, and that they know that they got some things that they got to level up on before they can really treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. Okay, so you got channeled messages. What would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? I'm really, really struggling to tell you, you know, just what's been on my mind and been on my plate, and I'm sort of like procrastinating, and I don't know. And then I feel like if I do tell you, I gotta like kill you because it's like a secret and I don't want to tell you. And I don't know, I'm just trying really hard to keep it together. All I want to do is just tell you that I love you and that I want to be with you and reassure you and all these things, but I want to have follow through. Like, I want to be able to reassure you, but also at the same time deliver on what I'm saying. I don't want to just say a bunch of sweet nothings and not give you action. And I think you deserve that. I think you deserve the things we've talked about, the things that you want in life, and I want to work really hard to give those things to you. I miss you a lot. I miss the head that you give. I miss being in bed with you. I miss all of those things. You make me super happy, and I'm super passionate to be with you, and I don't really have connections with other people. Like, it's just you, and you're the only one that is on my mind. You really are my priority. You're my partner and my best friend, and I just see you as someone who's very attractive and very beautiful and very sexy. And at the same time, it kind of overwhelms me because I know that you deserve the very best. And I don't know how to give that to you at the moment. And I don't want you to reject me, but I am trying to manifest a new opportunity for myself with work, and just, I want to be the man again. I want to be better for you. And I'm trying to put an end to the things that are stopping me from coming towards you the way that you need it. But I hope that you can have some more strength and patience, because I do really want this.
Wow, okay.
All right,
nice.
love. So that was your channeled messages from your person. I really hope that resonated.
That was truly amazing.
Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to be moving on to the next person, which is Irene. Hi, Irene. How are you? Okay, so you're on 18 plus, and your boyfriend and you broke up recently. You just started to get back into dating. You're just curious to see what's next in your love life. Okay, awesome. So your boyfriend and you just broke up, and you're just curious to see what's going on in your love life. You just sort of started dating and seeing what's out there. Oh, okay. Regular deck pull and channeled messages. Okay, so we have the Tower to start. Okay, so we have the Tower to start. We have the Queen of Wands, King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, we have the Five of Cups, the Fool in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, The Nine of Swords. Okay, interesting. So, and then the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there are going to be a few casual flings with people that you might meet via like social media or a dating app or something, with that Seven of Swords energy, which is always like fast communication. I think that you're just going to be sort of in your power, kind of feeling really good and really confident about yourself. And it's important that you stay there because it's a really good energy to be in. But Spirit is placing a lot of focus on some of the healing that needs to be done. Maybe the kind of last relationship, there was still some wounds. Like maybe you're strong enough to like move past it and move on from it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the things were dealt with and that you're fully healed from it, if that makes sense. And sometimes we're like, yeah, I'll get to that. Like I'm casually dating, let me do what I want. But it's coming out very strong in this reading in particular, that Spirit is saying that they really want you to place your focus on doing that work and doing that healing. I do think that there is going to be some new love coming in or some casual flame. But it could lead to something more. Doesn't have to be casual, but it just seems like that it'll take a while for things to progress just because there are some adjustments that are required and some healing that is required. There could be some like religious factors. It doesn't have to be that, or religious differences. It could be that you guys just come from completely different backgrounds, completely different, parts of the world, completely different races. We have flirt. So yeah, I think it's gonna like start as like a very flirty, really nice connection, and then it's gonna lead into something that is like a little deeper than that. And there's gonna be these beautiful heart-to-heart conversations, and I think that you're going to be very compatible with this person, and you're gonna find yourself, probably really falling for them, and that's where Spirit is like with just the tarot cards here, kind of saying it's important that you do the healing simultaneously so that you are ready for it and that you can receive this, because there's a definite chance that this could happen. Yeah, I see that, and it's this kind of pain that might have happened could sneak up on you from past relationships. So it's very important that you like notice it, heal it, and sort of release it. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to your channeled messages.
You're literally so beautiful.
All right, who do you want the channeled messages to be from? Okay, so I'll do channeled messages for you from whoever is next for you in a reading, in the relationship. I want to give balance to this connection, and I want to communicate with you. I feel like there's something that I'm not getting through to. Maybe you don't want a new beginning with me, or you don't want to be in a relationship with me because of what has happened in the past, but I won't leave you out in the cold. I won't leave you to feel that way. I feel this deep connection to you, this sort of telepathic bond that I can't get away from. I'm just very drawn to you, and I want to give to you, and I see a lot of opportunity being with you. I don't ever want to kind of be apart or be in another toxic relationship again, and I know that you can relate to me. I think we could really be partners and really work together and build something that's really solid, and there could be a lot of love here. So I do want to pursue this because I'm excited. I'm excited to kind of tear down expectations. I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited to kind of have, you know, someone that I've never really had on my side before. I don't think I've ever been able to say that I've had a relationship that was strong and healthy and spiritual, and I feel like I can really achieve that with you. You are inspiring me to be a better person and a better man, and I can't really wait to see where this goes.
Nice.
All right, love. So that was your channeled messages. I think from a future person is the energy. But I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you and I appreciate you. And I will be moving on to the next person, which is Trina. And Trina got an 18 plus and channeled messages. All right, Trina, so I have your question. Do not interrupt me.
I'm sorry.
I have your question. You're an 18 plus and channel messages. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, sorry about that. This is such a big house at this point. I gotta like run the other side of the room. Okay, Trina, you're on 18 plus, and I have your question. You got channel messages as well. Jackson, come here. So what is going on with Nico, and how is he currently feeling about you and your connection? He is a Scorpio, and you are Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the High Priestess to start. Hi Victoria, I'm sorry I wasn't here when you asked this question. This live is booked up, but if you want to book for the next live, we will be going live again on Thursday. Okay, so we have the High Priestess to start. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Sun. Gorgeous. We have the Three of Wands. Everything is big in Texas. Okay, so to start, what is going on with Nico, and how is he currently feeling about you and your connection? So this person, what is going on with them? They might be a little indecisive about something. This could have to do with like overall life direction, like where are they going, what are they doing, those kind of questions. But as far as like you, they're pretty certain about you. Like they feel like a huge spiritual connection to you. Like they might feel like they can feel your energy. A lot of like telepathic bonds is what I'm reading up on tonight in tonight's live, but I feel that I think people are taking notice of it because of Pisces season, but maybe this person with the High Priestess and the Four of Wands clarifying is feeling like you really are, you know, not only a spiritual woman, and so it makes you very mysterious to them and very intriguing to them, but they feel a connection to you, like they feel a bond to you, they feel like, you know, they feel like they can hear you and talk to you, and maybe when they think about you, you text them, or you vice versa. So they're feeling like, okay, maybe this girl is my soulmate. Like this is very, very interesting. Yes, Victoria, you definitely can, and then I will put that in my notes, so you'll be number 1 on the next live. You'll be the first person that I call. And I'll comment on the Venmo transaction that night to remind you, like, I'm going live and you're gonna, if you want to be there and stuff. Okay, so, and then we have the Nine of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups. You make them super happy. Not only are they fucking so attracted to you, like, damn, they just want to eat you. They want to, like, eat your ass, eat your pussy. They want to just, like, you're a whole ass meal to them. They love your ass. They love your titties. They love your playfulness. They love like how you stroke their cock, how you suck their cock. Like they love having sex with you. It's really a lot of fun. They love how you have like, you keep up with your nails and your toes and your makeup, and they just think that you're so feminine and beautiful. They love your figure. They think you have a really nice hourglass figure, and you're very curvy, and you're just like perfect in all the right places. They really love your lips as well. But yeah, they're thinking on how you make them super happy and how you're kind of one of a kind. Like this person really, really enjoys you. They really enjoy like being with you, and they think that you're very stable, and they also like are sexually attracted to you. So I don't know what you mean by like what's going on with them, because it seems like it's like full steam ahead. Like they really want to be with you. Maybe even with the Wheel of Fortune here, you guys aren't necessarily together at the moment, or there's something going on where this person's a little like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like indecisive about something. But with the Wand energy, it could have to do with like their life purpose, their career, like what are they doing? Those kind of things. Because with you, it seems like they're pretty certain that you make them happy. Like they're pretty certain that they want to be with you at the end of the day. They're pretty certain that they're not going to find another you. They're pretty certain that like, you know, you're the one. So let's look at the oracles, see what that has to say. What? That's so interesting. We have romantic feelings, attraction, release your ex, getting to know each other, retreat, Interesting. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Cups. It's like, okay, so if you guys broke up with that Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, that makes more sense. Like, but this person, the way that they think about the connection is that it could turn around. Or at least they have hopes to, like in their fantasies, because they really are attracted to you. This could be sexually fueled, like but there's also that Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups, like, and the Four of Wands. Like, you definitely make them happy. So I don't know. I don't even think that it's like them getting carried away in a fantasy because they're so sexually attracted to you. Like, this person legitimately believes that you are unique and beautiful and mysterious, and you make them very happy. And I'm not seeing a lot of like loss. Like, I see the Nine of Swords in reverse. We have the Hangman. And then we have romantic feelings. All we have is these threes, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and it's almost like they just don't know, like, they're just neither here nor there. It's very interesting. And that's that that's the Tower. Interesting. Maybe this person is coming to terms with the fact that, like, there is no other you. Maybe they tried to find it, and now they're kind of looking back, like kind of a reel on the relationship, just like everything, especially the sex and like the fun times you guys had together. And this person is definitely missing that. I think they want to turn around, try and get to know you again. It seems like they want to just escape, and like, it's interesting. Okay, we have forgiveness, and we have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces, and forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So I think this person wants to come back. They can hear you, they can feel you with that Four of Wands, clarifying the High Priestess, and the connection really probably never leaves them. They can't escape it. They're constantly thinking about it. So yeah, I can see why you're confused. I think that once you kind of just release them and forgive them and love them anyway, it will transform. Like, it will come back, and sort of the whole situation will transform. It's almost like as soon as you're like, okay, I'm good, and you step into that attraction energy and you let it come to you, that's when everything sort of turns around. So you got channeled messages. What would this person say to you? And what would this person say to you? What would this person say to you? Y'all are so funny. Okay, we have the Emperor. What would this person say to you? I'm really trying to be the man and hold it in and hold it all together and act like I have control over the situation, but I really, really don't, especially when I'm thinking with my dick. Like, there's just something about you that I'm fucking addicted to, that I just want to get like inside of, and I just can't be without you. And like, the sex is so damn good, and then you start having me act in all sorts of clown ass ways, and I want to come towards you again and be with you and receive that head and have balance, and then I want nobody to have you, and I want to be committed to you, and it's just a whole ass mess. But it's because I know life with you, and I know things with you, and things are good with you, and things are committed, and things are stable, and I feel like I can be with you. I feel like there can be a victory here. Plus, I love the sex. And I'm just going to keep saying that because I love the sex. But I think if we really do fucking work, and we both have to put some work into this, we could transform this connection and do this together and be together again in a different way. But it's going to have to be a way that has like transformed and completely, risen from the ashes. But I do think that we could definitely have something together here. All right, love. So that was channeled messages from your person. I really, really hope that resonated. Juicy. All right, so I'm going to be moving on to the next person, which is Terry. All right, so Terry, you got a regular deck pull. And I have your question. How are you, girl? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so you have an upcoming audition. You're pretty geeked about it. You would like advice on how you should handle this mentally and anything Spirit wants to share with you. Congratulations, girl. That's incredible news. Okay, so, that's amazing. Okay, so you have an upcoming audition, you're pretty geeked about it, and you would like advice on how you should handle this mentally. I love that. That's a great question. Okay. To start, we have the 9 of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Fool. We have the Page of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Star. Okay, so I see that you're super geeked out on it. Make sure that being geeked out on it, doesn't turn into like anxiety and worry and stress about it. Not like stress, but almost like that feeling of like being anxious, like overwhelmed, I would say. Because this is going to be a really incredible opportunity for you. It's very important that Spirit wants you to know 2 things. It's important that you go into this audition with that fire that you got, that charm, that Queen of Wands energy, being confident, having that knowingness that you are supposed to be here and do this and be in the spotlight because you are this beautiful, glowing queen. But then also going into it with, full heart and soul, really like exposing your inner colors and who you are and doing everything from a place of love and a place of resonance. Don't necessarily go in there for the glam, don't go in there with that typical face that actors have where everything is perfect and they're so perfect and everything is perfect. You want to go in there and be really, really you and really authentic and real about the situation because it's for you and you this is what you want and you love it and you know what I'm saying? It's also important that you don't allow your anxiety or maybe your feelings of being overwhelmed to confuse you. I think we have this Moon in reverse for a reason, and it's because Spirit is definitely going to be guiding you through the situation. You can talk to Spirit one-on-one. You can talk to your angels and guides one-on-one, and they'll give you advice. They'll answer you. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like clarifying the 9 of Wands, this is going to be really an opportunity of a lifetime, and it is going to open a lot of doors for other things, and it's very important that you take this leap of faith because one thing might lead to another, and it's going to involve you having to say yes to something without you really knowing the full details to it. It might be like a yes to something in regards to you're not necessarily sure if you have all the facts, or you want to check everything twice, or you're not sure if you should go down this path. That's that Page of Wands energy right here. And Spirit is saying it's very important that you just go into it full like confidence, full heart, full soul, and just trust. Like take that leap of faith and just trust that one thing will lead to another, that there is a bigger picture at the end of the day to all of this. Like one tiny little seam can create something huge. And we have this 10 of Pentacles here as well. This is ultimately going to lead to a very fulfilling life. I think what I'm getting heavily as far as your energy goes is not just manifesting a career in acting, but manifesting a successful, abundant career in acting where you are living like a queen, and you are living lavish, and you do have family, and you do have kids, and I think you want like everything. So it comes equipped with this very heavy energy of also wanting to be successful, and whatever your definition of success is. So it's not like just this one thing where you just want to do this and that. You really, really want like a heavy legacy here to connect to you and your brand and your name. And I do see that happening for you as long as you make sure you continue down this leap of faith. I think it's also going to become aligned with sort of why you went through certain things in your past, or why you had some hardship, and it's so that you could be this star and rise above and have people relate to you and relate to your story. Yeah, we have conclusions are within reach. So there's that kind of big picture thinking. Like there is definitely something that is going to come into the light that is going to make a lot of sense for you. Confidence is your key to success. That is definitely for sure. And nothing is yet set in stone. So if you're looking around at things and you're not necessarily liking the progress, or you're not liking this, or just know that nothing is yet set in stone. There's still more to the story. There's still more to the picture. One door can lead to another, especially in this case. So it's not too important to know about all the details and try and have all the facts, because Spirit just wants you to go and say yes and take that leap of faith. All right, love, I'm super excited for you. I really hope that resonated. I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the live tonight, and I hope to see you back soon. I'm going to be moving on to the next person, which is Emma. Hi, Emma. How are you? Thank you so much for being patient. I'm going to pull up your question. We got a regular deck pull. Let me know what your question is. And then after Emma, Shanice, you are next. After Shanice, lovely princess, you are after Shanice. And then last but certainly not least, we have Squiggly. All right, Emma. So you got a regular deck pool. Let me know what your question is. Which option is the best, and more specifically, what's going on, the truth about the work, boo? Okay. So option as far as like two different guys that you're seeing. One of them is at work. One of them is regular. Let me know so I can clarify that. Okay, I got you, girl. So, which option is the best? Eight of Pentacles, work. I'm just gonna say it up front. Now I'm gonna clarify, but to start we have work. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. feel it. I feel it. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, I mean. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Okay, so this definitely seems like the work person is the person that is the best option. It seems kind of forbidden though, because we have that Five of Wands and the Two of Swords to clarify, but nothing else is necessarily negative. So maybe because of your boss or your situation or management or something, it's a little forbidden to be in like an actual like relationship. Like maybe right now it's harmless, but if it was to actually be something, it would be kind of like, fuck, like it'd be really hard, but like also really hot at the same time, because like, fuck it. Fuck the system. Oh my god, he's your boss.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I see you. I love it. So this person, this is interesting because this person is your boss, yet they look at you as the boss. They kind of look at you and they really have a lot of respect for you. They're viewing you as a Queen of Pentacles / Queen of Swords. So they appreciate your work ethic and your stability, but also your wits and how smart you are and charming you are. They appreciate you and they like talking to you. They really do. They think you guys do have a great flirty connection, and they do see a lot in this with the Ten of Cups. Like they do see, you know, this being something that could progress into love, and they want to definitely see it through in like a slower way. Like they want to take their time with it because they want to see if you guys can build a solid foundation. This person is definitely someone who like follows the rules and does the steps necessary that they have to do, but this person is definitely daydreaming on you. Like they are definitely thinking about a life with you, with the Sun clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. They really do think you could make them so happy and satisfy them completely. I think this person wants to kind of whisk you away. If anything, they're like, well, maybe it's forbidden. Maybe I have to like, maybe we have to like go elope or go, I have to kidnap her or go somewhere else so I can like enjoy her. But that's sort of the energy here. But overall, I think this person is really enjoying you as a person. They just think that you are everything that they would imagine to be. And yeah, they definitely are checking you out while you're working, and they're kind of thinking about you and daydreaming. I think they think this could be solid and that you guys could be really happy. So this is, I love it. Okay, we have release your ex. So maybe the energy of your ex is still lingering around. Maybe you need to release them in order for this person to, you know, fully like come towards you. Yeah, we have new love. Make the effort. Chemistry. So you guys have a strong chemistry, a strong bond. And this person is definitely taking note of that. So keep an open mind because, you know, you never know. And let go of control issues. Trust in the situation. Trust that spirit has your back, that they're going to send you your person. We have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Oh my God. And we have romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Ah! And time. You are trying too hard to give it time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, this could definitely progress. I think this person is a little slow in movement. Oh my God. And this is what fell on the floor. Paul just picked it up. Wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So yeah, this person is definitely going to come towards you. Be patient with the situation. Allow it to progress. Now that you know the tea, try to be patient with this news. That they are into you, that they do want this. With the Seven of Pentacles, I think this person, like I said, is going to take their time coming towards you. Oh, fuck yeah, Virgo. That makes so much sense. It's literally, girl, you wouldn't believe, like, being a fly on the wall is, like, what I do. Being a tarot card reader, I'm just sort of a fly on the wall for a lot of different situations. And if I was the Census Bureau, I could tell you all the women or all the men who have been like, this person's slow as hell, they were dealing with a Virgo. I could say that for sure. Okay. All right, love. I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. Sounds super juicy. I'm excited for you. A flirty relationship at work is fun. It's fun. It keeps work interesting. I never really worked for anybody, but when I did, I flirted with them.
You've had a few flirty relationships.
Okay, on that note, I'm gonna move on to Shanice. Shanice, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I missed you. So you got some medium shift, and I'm guessing you want to know the tea from spirit. Let me know what your question is, love. I haven't gone live since. Okay, Shanice, let me know what your question is. Karen, please share. So what do they want you to know is Shanice's question. What do they want you to know? Ooh, to start, we have the Hermit, which has been popping a lot up for you, Shanice. Like, now I think of you, I think of the Hermit. Yeah, no problem. Okay, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. What do they want you to know? Such a good question. What do they want you to know? The Two of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess. We have the King of Cups. Wow. This is the person. I'm feeling their energy. Dude, Shanice, someone is coming towards you for real.
Wow,
What do they want you to know? We have the Tower. Ace of Wands. They could be like a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but I'm also getting Earth vibes. Like Taurus. We have the Nine of Wands. King of Swords. Air as well. Okay. And the Four of Wands to end with. What do they want you to know? They want you to know that right now you really are improving your intuition. Your third eye is really opening. You really are ascending to higher levels. Like, if you probably think back on your communication with spirit like 6 months ago, you'd be like a completely different person. You have really leveled up, you have really ascended, and you are really taking the guidance of the ascended masters, which is incredible. With the Hermit here, clarifying, we have that Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse is a very positive card. It's better than Epiphany. It's like a very positive card, and sort of talking about how we are really taking these spiritual downloads and learning our lessons and growing from them. With the Five of Swords in reverse, I think that you've also been really working on your mentality. Like, you're not letting stress consume you. If there is stress in your life, I think that you take a meditative and Zen sort of point of view about it, and that's that Hermit kind of mode and exercises that you've been doing. So it's also them acknowledging like that you really do handle things differently now, which is also incredible. Like, you've ascended in that way. Maybe you used to get flustered or frustrated, and they are very proud of you and how you are handling like stress in your life and different obstacles. And then you really are the keeper of secrets. Like, you really do have this inner knowingness as the high priestess, and it's time for you to be a little more confident in it. I think now that you are starting to learn tarot and you're probably doing spreads for yourself, you're learning that it's not learning the cards that is difficult, it's learning to trust yourself that is difficult. Because you can read the cards and interpret it a certain way, but then you can second guess it and go back on it and doubt it, and you have your own thoughts and your own filter, and it's hard to separate yourself from that. And so I think with the high priestess, stop, baby, it's okay. I just don't know why you like squeezed it. I think with the, like, don't touch it. Stop it. And don't put your oily hair over it. No offense. I mean, it's not oily, but you know, don't put hair over it. It's sexy. With the high priestess, I think that it's just saying that you should have more confidence in your ability to read cards, your ability to hear messages, your ability to speak to spirit individually, your ability to understand what you're manifesting as far as the soulmate go. Because here we have this King of Cups and the King of Swords again. King of Swords clarifying the high priestess, King of Cups clarified by the Four of Wands. It's like your soulmate and your person is coming towards you, and you know this, and I think you might be getting a little overwhelmed, or you might be second guessing yourself, but you know this and you know it's coming. So it's like, be confident in that knowingness. Be confident in your truth. Try not to overthink, try not to get overwhelmed. Try to stay in a straight and narrow path towards your goals, towards whatever it is you want, and don't let any stress, thoughts, anxiety, bullshit, this and that get in the way of that. Just keep one complete tunnel vision, focus on what you want. Is it this soulmate, this person? Is it the soulmate person and your career? For you, Shanice, like specifically, it seems like 2 and 1 are coming. Like, this is going to happen at the exact same time as each other. Like, you're going to get your soulmate, as well as like figure out what you really want to do with your career. And it's going to be coincided with your passion, which is really incredible. Okay. We have energy vampire. So there might be somebody in your life that is taking away from your energy, or they know that you're very healing, and it could be even a friend. I used to have this girlfriend that just like, oh my God, she would just rant and like unload on me like via FaceTime, and like would never ask me how I'm doing, like ever, like just didn't care. So it could be one of those things. It's very important that because you are becoming this healer, and because you are like allowing yourself to connect with spirit, that you don't put yourself in a vulnerable position where you're around energy vampires. You can call in the help of Archangel Matrion, and with I'm always with you and guardian angel, one of the things spirit wants to tell you is this, like, you have guardian angel protecting over you, and they are always with you. So that's a really beautiful and reassuring card to get. We have communication is key. Your dreams need a practical plan. Be bold and make the first move, and it's time to release negativity. So yeah, I think with you saying you need a career path, this is like your dreams need a practical plan. So you might know like what you want on the other side of the rainbow. You're like, I want the house and the kids and all these things, but you like don't know how to get there. And so you're right, like you do need to find a practical plan for that, a new career path. But I do think that you're very close to it. Communication is key, always comes out for you, because I think it's like spirit saying, look, you can communicate with them. They will answer your questions. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you're one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So I do feel like this person is coming towards you, and they are going to sort of heal you sexually. Maybe there is some sexual healing that needs to be done definitely love yourself first, work on yourself. Know that like you are headed in a very good direction as far as like your passion, quite literally, and your love life. Yeah, you could end up marrying this person, really. You have healing family issues. So maybe there is some just healing and release work that has to be done from family or just what you've gone through in the past. All right, love. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me here. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to be moving on to the next person, but I love this I'm always with you card. I've actually never seen it, which is interesting. So it's definitely meant for you, and that's one of the things that they want you to know. And also deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right.
Some really good news coming from Shanice, I feel like.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be moving on to Lovely Princess. Is this one?
Yeah. I think it was on PayPal. Yeah, well, look, Princess, wishes. Would you please type out the question, lovely princess? 3, 2, 1. She paid. She might have been under a different name that I put on there.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
you go on 18 plus and channeled messages. Let me know what your question is, love. No, you're good. You're totally good. Okay, so how does Lucas feel about you, think about you? What is going on in this connection? He is a Virgo. Okay. We have the Two of Cups to start. We have the Sun. Okay, are you guys together right now? Are you in separation? We have the Hermit, the Hierophant. This person wants to date you. And if they are dating you currently, like they want to continue going out on dates and stuff. They like hanging out with you. You make them very happy. Like they're happy to be around you. They're very shy. Like they don't know how to talk about their feelings. And we got that Hermit, which also clarifies the Virgo in them. They kind of feel like, I don't know, like they have more feelings for you than they are letting on, and they have a hard time expressing them because they are such an all or nothing person. Like they kind of feel like they really want to be in a relationship, but they at the same time don't necessarily, it's a vibe of them not really knowing what they want. So they're kind of shy to speak on their feelings because they know that they're all over the place. Like they're not being very consistent as far as like what they want to say. Yeah, we have the Seven of Swords clarifying the Two of Cups. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Sun. So yeah, they feel like whatever you guys had together, like it didn't work. Maybe there was a lack of stability, or you guys couldn't have stability because there was this just this lack, something like a house or apartment, or just like maybe you guys couldn't be in the same place together, or there was distance. I don't know, it's interesting. Maybe this person just felt that way, like there couldn't be stability, or they didn't know how to have stability. This person has an interesting like mindset, because although they like want things on the surface and in like the light attribute part of it, they think about it like that. They also feel like they could have something with you. Like they go in and out a lot. And it's because they have a lot of deep feelings that they just don't share, that they're just not letting on here. I think that in a perfect world, they'd love to come towards you and be in a commitment with you, but they don't know if you'd want to be in a commitment with them, like, because they're very possessive. I think at the end of the day, they're very controlling, very possessive. They'd almost want you to be like kind of a nun and very conservative. Like they don't want other people to have that or get at that. Maybe they view you as someone that's very fun and promiscuous and doesn't mind, you know, putting on a show or having, like, it's sort of the energy of them being very intimidated by you and your sexual freedom and just who you are as like a free spirit, and them feeling like if they were to have you or be with you, they'd want to control you in like every aspect of you. And they don't like that, because they do appreciate your free spirit. They do like you as a person and who you are, and they don't like the parts of themselves that wants to put a lid on it and wants to control it, you know, because they don't want you to ever change. Like they think you're super special and unique the way that you are. So if they were to be the reason that you changed, they'd feel really shitty, which is a very kind of mature outlook on it at the end of the day, honestly. Like they are being mature by trying to make the right decision. But I think that, you know, how they're feeling is they have way deeper feelings for you than they let on. They don't talk about them just because they know that it doesn't lead to anywhere necessarily productive. But I think very soon this person could be, I don't know, maybe admitting their feelings for you, talking to you, something very soon. Worth waiting for. Let go, control issues. We have new love. Maybe very soon a new love comes into your life and you completely forget about this person. Maybe it's this person, you guys have a new love together and they reveal how they really feel. But just wait and see. Give this relationship a chance. Maybe make the effort for them to be vulnerable for you, or allow them to that space so that they can share these feelings with you. So we may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in our life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And look deep within your heart. Yes, I feel this one from this person. And you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So yeah, this person has a very deep depth of love for you. And acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. So just being friends or whatever the situation is, because there is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control, and then letting go of control issues so that this can be released and this person comes back and manifest back into your life with this new love. Really beautiful. Mm-hmm. All right, love. So thank you so much for joining the live. I love you. I appreciate you. And I really hope that resonated. I'm going to be moving on to the next person.
Next one is Squiggly. And we'll try to get you in. After, okay, we'll get you in. You booked after. Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, you got channeled messages. My bad.
Sorry, it's my fault. I didn't see that transaction.
Okay, so what would this person say to you? You're super sexy, and I think you know that. I don't want to ever have you feel like you're not sexy and me be the cause of it, because you really can make someone happy someday. You really can have stability with them. Anyone would be very happy to be with you. I'm sorry that I didn't bring things or steer things in the right direction. I feel like things got very codependent and toxic between us, and it led to a lot of like unhappiness and uncertainty and indecision and just a lack of balance. And if I was to try anything over again, it would be to give you balance and to come full circle and show you that I've grown and I've matured and that there is this strength. At the end of the day, you really are my best friend. I feel like I can tell you anything, and I feel like a huge heavy burden on me because I can't necessarily express to you how I feel, and I really want to. I don't want to be like this necessarily. Like, I want to be able to just openly express how I feel and share that with you and have this moment with you, but I kind of lack the confidence to do so, because I feel like what's next is that I need to follow up with action, and that action is that I should be committing to you and offering you a relationship, and I should be there for you on a completely different level than what I have been. And I don't know how to deliver on those promises. I just know that you deserve better at the end of the day, and I know that someone will work very hard to make you happy, and maybe that will be me. Maybe we will have that victory, and maybe we won't. I'm not really sure, but I just know that you are worth so much, and you should always believe that you can really have anyone that you want. I hope that it can be us, but I know that you'll make someone else very happy as well. All right, love, so that was your channeled messages from your person. This person definitely, I don't know, they are a Virgo, but they have some sort of Scorpio or some sort of heavy placements in their chart, because they do have a lot of like emotions and stuff for you. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you. I'm going to be moving on to the next person. I really hope that resonated. Okay, so okay, Meiji, you are next. So let me pull up your question. You got a regular deck pull. Let me know what your question is. I hope you are doing well. I've missed you. I've missed everybody. Okay, so you just want to know what lovely things are coming towards you. Let's look into it.
Oh, congratulations. That's huge.
Oh my god,
That's
that's
like
amazing.
1% or like top 3% or something.
Wow, that's incredible. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so so what lovely things are coming towards you? To start, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. have the Three of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. I want to pull two more actually. We have the Hermit. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. All right, so beautiful. To start, we have that Ten of Pentacles. So a lot of abundance and stability is coming towards you. I think you're starting to see your manifestations and how they are really like materializing. This is also, the Ten of Pentacles represents hard work. It represents just plain old working hard for what you got kind of energy. And what you're gonna get is actually really quite beautiful. It involves a lot of stability, a lot of opportunity. The Ten of Pentacles is like the I made it kind of energy. With the Ace of Wands, it means that the world is really your oyster. There's a lot of different things you can explore as far as your passions go, and you're gonna have the room and the energy to be able to do that. I think it's very important that I emphasize the room. So maybe you didn't have time before, maybe everything else was sort of extra, and you weren't able to initiate that. But I think now you're gonna have a lot of space and a lot of time to be able to explore yourself and explore the different things that you're passionate about. There's lots of opportunity coming towards you with the Ace of Pentacles as well. It kind of might put you in an energy where you're like, you have too many options and you're like, I don't know which one to take. And this is where you're gonna have to involve your spirituality and really go inward and talk to God and talk to Spirit and allow yourself to really hear these messages and receive these downloads, because I think that there is a part of you that will be a little overwhelmed by all the different options and opportunities coming your way. It might steer you in other directions and you might question a lot of different things. Although it's a good problem to have, I think in general it's just can be a little overwhelming on the surface. So it's very important that you understand that Spirit will keep you intact. Like Spirit will have you on lock. All you have to do is really just go inward, and Spirit will have your back. We have that High Priestess right after the Hermit. So this is what's going to happen is a product of you and your manifestations and all of your hard work and all the incredible things that you've done for yourself. And that's so important. It's so important that you know that too, that you have that power and you are this vessel and that you made all these things happen. With the Page of Swords, I think a lot of communication. You're going to be involved in a lot of different communication or communities. Maybe you're going to find yourself on different Facebook groups or different social media groups or Zoom chats or something where you are communicating with a new crowd and you're discovering yourself, and things are going to actually just really open up a lot of doors for you as well. With the Six of Cups clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, I think it's important that no matter what you intersect your career as, whatever you feel like you want to make money doing, it's important that it aligns with what you're passionate about, like what you love doing. Because I think at the end of the day, you love to help people and take care of people. And as far as like being in alignment with that, Spirit wants you to know that, you know, fortune will favor the bold. Fortune will favor you if you decide to choose to live boldly by doing what it is that you really love. We have the Seven of Swords clarifying the Three of Wands. So yeah, it's that kind of energy. You might get overwhelmed by just how many opportunities are coming your way. So it's just very important that you kind of keep like a distance from being overwhelmed and anxious, and keep Spirit with you. Keep your spirituality with you. Allow yourself to explore and have that. Maybe that's part of like the general energy reading I was doing earlier, where it's like allowing yourself to recuperate, allowing yourself to be, take time to breathe out and kind of be overwhelmed and like heal from that. But then also getting back to the grind and getting back to that work. So really, really gorgeous. We have don't let your past hold you back, which wanted to come out, and I popped it back in and it came out again because it's a really important message for you. And we have you're very close to achieving your goal. Beautiful. A fiery climax approaches. And it's time to release negativity. So anything that is stopping you from feeling like 100% or feeling confident is something that needs to be released from you. You expect a powerful change. I do think overall there is just going to be this very powerful cellular change that happens for you. And what you do need to know is that your past, although it feels like it's inching closer to you, it's not. It's just something that has to be released, and it's something that could hold you back, and it's important that you just allow yourself to keep pushing forward because you are very close to achieving your goal. This is so beautiful. I can't believe you made the Dean's List. I'm like really proud of you, like proud to know you. So congratulations on all of this beautiful energy coming towards you. It seems like there's going to be a lot of opportunity. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you. I appreciate you. I really, really hope that resonated. And I hope to see you at the next live. Okay, so I'm going to be moving on to the next person.
Thank you, Squiggly. That was amazing.
Those things make me feel like shit. So if I feel like that, then you do. And it needs to stop. Okay, so you have Amo. All right. So you have the...
Tomorrow's last one.
Okay. Anna Marie, so you got a regular deck pool and channeled oracle card. How are you? So your question is, what should you do in this current period of your life? You have so many love options in your life, but you're not sure if you should let love in.
How many little options?
Okay, I see that for sure. With the Seven of Wands, the Fool, you're like, back away, like get off me, like everyone's attacking you. We have the Fool, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Moon, Three of Cups. Oh, babe. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Hermit. Judgment. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I definitely see that you have lots of options and it's kind of hard to like ward them away. You should let love in. Spirit is saying you got to take that leap of faith with whoever you feel like comfortable with, whoever you feel like you can build a solid foundation with. I think it's important that you have fun with it, with the Three of Cups, and you don't allow yourself to get too stressed out or too overwhelmed or too confused. If it's causing you stress or confusion or overwhelming you, then make sure you take a step back and really go inward. You know, do some tarot cards, pick a cards on YouTube, talk to spirit, meditate, ground yourself. But I think that there's an option within your options that is good for you. And I think you kind of have an idea of who that person is, and it's someone that you can build a solid foundation with. And Spirit is going to show you and bring this to light to you very soon, but I think it's very important that you kind of decide with yourself first. But definitely let love in. If you're having trouble doing that with the Hermit, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune, I think Spirit is making it very clear that just making sure that you take a meditative stance to really think about your past or your healing or just the little things. Sometimes we detach ourselves from that because we're so busy and like we're moving on to the new. And we find ourselves dating these people and we're like overwhelmed and distracted and we're just like, that's what we're doing. That's our life. We're not thinking about like the past and we've moved on from it. But sometimes those things can sneak up on us in our decisions that we make in the present. So Spirit is just saying, definitely let love in. If you're having a problem letting love in, then there's still some healing that needs to be done because there is someone amongst your options that is suitable for you. We have expressed your love, playfulness, so this is someone that you have a lot of chemistry with, probably have a very playful connection with. Yeah, there's that release your ex. Keep an open mind. You guys probably are in your like honeymoon stage right now. But maybe it's time to have like a heart-to-heart conversation with this person. We have friendship. Building that solid foundation, the Seven of Pentacles, having that friendship with this person amongst everything else before anything else develops. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. And when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love and secret admire. Okay, so maybe even this person is like, maybe both of you haven't really expressed your love because it's like you guys are bluffing and you don't want to be the first one to do it. But even I think this person has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on or than they are actually really revealing right now. So this is really interesting. But I definitely think that amongst your options, there is definitely one that stands out. And I think this is someone you could develop like a really great friendship with and then definitely be in a relationship with. But if you find yourself not allowing love in right now, it's because there is still some healing work that has to be done, some release work that has to be done from your ex. All right, love, I love you. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I hope that resonated. I'm so sorry for the confusion of like the order which your reading was in, but I hope that it was worth the wait. And I love you. And okay.
That was incredible.
All right, you guys. So that concludes the live. I love you guys so much and appreciate you. I'm going to be seeing you guys on Thursday and going live more extensively. I'm going to try and change the time to something earlier because I'm like in a different time zone now. It's a little difficult, but thank you for coming and joining and supporting me. I appreciate you. I love this little community and everyone who sort of talks to each other here. It's definitely a safe space for that to happen, but I will see you guys soon and I'm going to be logging off. I love you.